putting new things in, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So has any of the projects wrapped up here recently, or are they still continuing? They got a couple of months left of this construction.
Yeah, it depends on which ones you're talking about. Some of the more involved, the larger ones like the bridge replacements, they're going to take most of the season. Some of the reconstruction projects, the one on Highway 9 pretty much wrapped up last week. They got all the asphalt down. Now they're going to have to come back. I think August 9th is what they're looking at to put down rumble strips. The asphalt needs to sit for a while before they grind the rumble strips in. And then there's going to be some bridge work on some of the joints on either end of the bridge that they'll have to do. But for now, that's wide open. So that's good news. There's not a lot new right now this week. Everything's still continuing on. There's a railroad crossing being worked on Iowa 17 between Renwick and Goldfield. So that's detoured right now. Should be done by Saturday. Yeah, there you go. Brandon news. Brandon probably already knows that. He's probably driving the detour right now.
Yeah, probably.
We're going to be, every year we do patching on interstate, more or less just a investment in our resource to make sure we can keep things as smooth and as good as possible. And that's going to start on Wednesday, and it'll be down from the Dow's area all the way up to the Minnesota border. So you'll be seeing lane closures. Again, not that entire area, but just where they are working. US 69 north of Lake Mills, they will be getting going on that again on Wednesday. They'll work through Saturday, then they'll be on a break again, and we'll let you know when they come back. The bridge deck work north of Mason City, northbound lanes is continuing. The Iowa 3 188 resurfacing project down in the Clarksville, Allison area is continuing. So, yeah, everything's moving ahead. So we'll hopefully the weather stays nice. Again, we're not going to push rain away because even though we got a good shot of it last week, I know that can change pretty quickly with the temperatures they're forecasting. But the drier conditions are helping us make progress.
Well, that is good to hear. Last thing we want to do is keep going through. Thank goodness we have winter to stop the road construction for a while.
Yeah. The funny part is, you think of places like Arizona where they don't have winter, but they don't have as much road repairs to do because they don't have the freeze thaw cycle that the roads go through that really does so much damage to the road. So kind of a catch-22. They don't, for us anyway, we have the winter to get the pause on the road construction, but the winter is what does so much damage. So we'll keep working at it.
Yeah. Here we go. Darla just, how about 65 going towards Manly?
Well, if that's the bridge deck that we were talking about, the northbound one, that work's continuing, and that'll be going for several more weeks.
There you go. Brandon, you got another question. I don't know if he just wasn't paying attention, or you talked about that, didn't you?
The could be the asphalt work for the, because it will be an asphalt train crossing at the railroad tracks there. We do have a Highway 20 project that's in a different district, but I know that some of our guys are helping out on it, but I'm guessing that plant is for the railroad crossing.
There you go. Yeah, Brandon asked, what are they doing down by 20 on 17? They have an asphalt plant setting up there.
So yeah, that would be my guess. I'm not positive, but like I said, that's in the vicinity of that crossing.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing about this is you can actually watch this back. In case you're just tuning in right now, you can actually go back to this and listen to it or see the road reports or Pete's road reports. And that's the cool thing about this. It's on our Facebook page, 98.7 Kids Country, and also on our YouTube page. Wow.
You're fancy.
Yeah, go there and subscribe today. That's what everybody always says. Go and subscribe today.
That's right.
I don't have a button or anything around here where everybody usually points in. Right over here, go right over here, and there's subscribe. But
smash the button.
Yeah, exactly. So, and of course, the website, we can't say that enough. We talk about it all year long, the 511ia.org or the mobile app as well. You can download.
Yep, that is correct. And the other thing I want to touch on real quick is, and we have been doing, and I know we've talked about it briefly every once in a while, the Message Mondays, where we have the sayings up on the overhead boards. Earlier this month, we changed those to Fridays. Oh. And we're calling them roadside chats. And the reason we changed them to Fridays is heading into the weekend. Saturday is the day that has the most fatalities in the state of Iowa.
Really?
Friday is second. And then Sunday and Monday are tied for third. So
Oh,
if we can get those messages out when people are traveling and when we see the most fatal crashes on the road, we thought that'd be a good change. And also, a lot of times on Friday, you got people who are heading out on vacation, and families are in a vehicle and they see a message, and maybe it'll spark a conversation. And anything we can do to get people talking about safety and just realizing how important it is, we're gonna do what we can. But the big thing is you can submit an idea if you think you've got an idea that would look good on one of the overhead signs. All you got to do is go to zerofatalitiesiowa.com, scroll down a little bit, and you'll see roadside chats, and click on that, and you will have an opportunity to type in your message. It goes straight to the email inbox of the people who come up with these messages, and they get together every few months and pick out the messages for the next however many weeks, and your message will be one they review.
huh. It could turn into a game, Pete. Remember those when you're doing a family traveling, you're going on vacation or whatever, you go, okay, now here's what you need to find, boys. You need to find cows in the pasture. You need to see pigs, maybe a grove, whatever, or an orange.
Exactly. The alphabet game. You got to find the alphabet in order on signs or license plates or whatever.
Right. And then remember the what's the bediddle or padiddle when you hit somebody, you got one headlight out.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, really? Yeah.
No.
Well, he's coming down the road with the one headlight. You'd smack your brother. And
okay.
No.
I've heard of that now, but I didn't realize you had to hit somebody when that happened.
Well, I don't know if you have to, but we did.
Gotcha.
I love if people make a comment on here or text us at 641-494-2547. So, Pete, hopefully everything else is going good for you. Motorcycle ride, weather's been good for you to get out there and do a little cruising, huh?
Yeah, we were actually over in the Wisconsin area a week and a half ago. So it's gorgeous over there in eastern Iowa, western Wisconsin. It doesn't get much better than that.
Right. We're going to the walk-on area for our tractor ride Thursday.
We drove through walk-on on our trip.
Yeah. Nice little area, isn't it?
It is. It's gorgeous. It is really, really nice. And you're going to be going over through Lansing and across the bridge, aren't you? If I heard right.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. That bridge is awesome. It's a pretty cool site.
I like to call it the tri-state tractor ride. We're going into Wisconsin, Minnesota, back into Iowa.
Well, then you meet all three qualifications. It can be called that.
Right. Why not, right?
Yeah. Not making anything up.
No, we're not. Look out. It was kind of going to be bombarded with about 200 tractors.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it over there. It's really, really pretty.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, other big news going on today, Pete, is have you heard about Bezos Blue Origin is going to be launching off here around 8 o'clock this morning? I
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff intrigues me. With Branson was a week and a half ago, and now Bezos. Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see. Space stuff has always intrigued me.
Really? Would you, if you had the opportunity, would you go to space?
I think I would. I really do.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I don't think I would. I hate flying, let alone going with a rocket strapped to my back.
Yeah. I heard somebody I can't remember where it was, but they were saying it's a little intimidating to be strapped at the top end of however many tons of explosives.
I know, right? Oh, man. But they're going, I think, about 65 miles in the air, and then they're going to break away from it. Is that what they're doing?
I don't know. I don't know the details of it. I just know that they're gonna go up into space, and it'll be interesting. So I'll be following along on Twitter when I can.
Yeah. Will you be able to see it? I wonder, 62 miles in the air?
Boy, I doubt it, but I don't know. I have no idea. I'm guessing. I know you can see the moon and stuff like that, but the moon is a lot bigger than their spacecraft.
Yeah, very, very true. Very true. So, yeah, they said it's the risk of it is like 10,000 times more dangerous than a regular aircraft flight or commercial airline.
Yeah, those odds are getting a little spooky in my mind.
Right. And I saw another one too. We were just talking about this, 1 in 1,000 chance that, one of them couldn't survive. So
yeah,
I'm like, you see those numbers and you're going, what are they doing?
Yeah, that would make me reconsider my thought of, I would do it. Those odds, like I said, they're not quite in the right direction that I'd like to see them.
No, they're not. So, but I guess launch is 9 Eastern time. So,
not far away.
No, it's not. It's really not. So, Well, cool. Well, Pete, as always, it's great to talk to you, catch up with you, and see what's going on, and with the road reports. And again, if you're just tuning in, you can go back and watch us on our YouTube channel at 98.7 Kiss Country or on our 98.7 Kiss Country Facebook page, whatever's more convenient for you.
There you go. And we'll be back next week with any updates. All
right. Sounds good, Pete. Have a great rest of the week.
All right. You do the same, Jay.
That's the good stuff.
I love to talk about good stuff stories. Man, in Cincinnati, Ohio.